Thank you, Greg. Hello, everyone. I'm Dom. To give a quick introduction and a bit of background on myself, I've been a games developer for the better part of 13 years. I've been in blockchain ever since the beginning, the genesis of it. This project that we're about to show you is a culmination of 3 years of hard work, and it's part of our vision to build the world's biggest and best sci-fi game, with the goal of rivaling World of Warcraft, Minecraft, and Horizon Worlds, which, as you know, is Facebook's meta play. So without further ado, let me showcase the screen. Can the host enable share screening?
Absolutely.
Awesome, thank you.
Let me see here. 1 second, Dom, here.
Cool, no stress at all.
Yeah, I think I need to make you host, Dom, to do that.
Cool.
So, oh, here we go.
Make co-host so you've got control as well.
Go ahead, Dom.
Awesome. Let me know when you guys can see the screen.
Yeah, we can see the screen, Dom.
Awesome. So this is Vara. I'll jump into our first screen, which is our character creation screen. This is where you'll build your own avatar. You can create a unique representation of yourself in this metaverse. You'll be able to style your character. You'll be able to choose what they look like. You can make it look like yourself or make it look like anyone else. Also, all the cosmetic NFTs that you'll be able to wear on your character to show it off. So without further ado, I'll jump in as this guy. Those were part of our 3 demonstration characters. Obviously, in the full game, you'll be able to customize it. This is our first planet. It is a vegetative, naturally rich planet. This is the sort of place players would go to collect raw materials, which they would then use in crafting various items, which they would be able to trade and sell or use. This is a rock where I'm able to come and start mining copper ore. As you can see, as I'm mining at the rock, I'm getting these items. All of these items are going to be NFTs or ERC20 tokens or ERC1155 tokens. The blockchain integration with the game is completely seamless. So at any point you can access your wallet. You can trade crypto actively in the game, scan the code if you want to. Very easy. As we run around here, we can see our ship. Our ship will also be an NFT. It'll be part of the tokens that the networkers will gain exclusive access to trading, as well as our means of navigating the universe. As I get into the ship, I'm able to fly and neatly exit this atmosphere into outer space. One of our goals with this game was to give it an immense sense of scale. What you just saw now was one island on one of our planets. We're intending to have hundreds of planets populated with vast ground for players to explore, giving the game an immense sense of scale. We also believe in games as a service, so we'll continually be adding worlds to this universe and expanding it as time goes on. To the left here, you can see some asteroids that have some blue rocks in them. Those are also items that players will be able to harvest with specific mining ships. One of the advantages to having all of these assets on the blockchain is that we're able to offer our users DeFi smart contracts where they can effectively have financial instruments that are speculating on in-game assets. So you could go long or short on the cost of rocket fuel, for instance, which is something that's very unique. And it's also a way that non-gamers can interact with the system. To talk a little bit about our secret sauce and how we made this all possible. Effectively, we've developed a multiplayer communication protocol called byte streaming, which we discovered while developing this game for the past 3 years, where effectively we found we could reduce the size of encrypted packets from about 2048 bytes to 16 bytes per packet. And this reduction in packet size has allowed us to realize a 140x reduction in server costs, which makes us capable of hosting these massively multiplayer interconnected worlds at a fraction of the cost of our competitors. Not only does it allow us to save costs from a server perspective as a business, but those costs are also saved for the user. because the data usage to play this game is incredibly low. We use about 3 megabytes per hour. When you compare that to Netflix, which is using over 1,000 megabytes an hour, you can see how much more data friendly this is, which makes the game highly accessible. Accessibility is one of our key focuses. To that end, the game will be available on PC, Mac, Linux, Android, iOS, PlayStation 5, Xbox, Nintendo, VR and AR. So this entire world that you see now will be available in VR. You can imagine walking through this desert and experiencing it physically, which is quite cool. The space that I'm in right now is our Galactic Exchange, which is a in-game crypto exchange where you'll be able to come and trade crypto in-game. For demonstration purposes, it's not live yet, but these will have live crypto tickers. You'll also be able to trade your NFTs or various other in-game assets. You'll also be able to trade your bond. Now I'll talk a little bit about what a bond is. So effectively, this game will be free to play, but it will have a subscription which gives you access to the premium version of the game. So the free-to-play version will only have access to certain solar systems, whereas the pay-to-play version will have access to the full game. The way people subscribe is through a bond, which is this tradable subscription. The bond is very key to our tokenomics because whenever a user redeems a bond for membership, a portion of that profit is used to run the business, and the remainder is distributed to our tokenomics, where 1/3 of that is used to deflate our token. We have a Vara token, which is a limited supply deflationary token that users can stake, and through staking it, they'll get access to a portion of the bond profit distributed. So you'll be able to, for instance, stake your Vara tokens, and then whenever users burn bonds, not only will we deflate the total supply of Vara tokens, but we will also distribute a portion of those profits to those who are staking. And that's kind of how our bond model and tokenomics tie together. Now I will transport to the networking world.